I'm going to teach you exactly how to design a coaching package that not only gets your clients amazing results, but more importantly, one that's irresistible to the dream clients you want to be working with. My name is Jay, and I help online coaches hit consistent 10K months. Now, the process I'm going to be taking you through has not only made me millions of dollars as a consultant, but it's also helped my clients achieve amazing results as well. But this isn't going to be one of those I talk, you listen type of videos. This video is going to be a hands-on workshop that's only meant for action takers. So if you're not somebody that's ready to take action right now, then go ahead and click off. But if you're still here, I want you to dive in and immediately start creating your coaching package as I'm walking you through the steps, so that by the end of this video, you'll have completely built out your entire coaching package and you'll be ready to start working with your dream clients. So go ahead and grab a pen and a piece of paper and let's get started. So at a high level, your coaching package consists of 4 main elements: the transformation, the process, the price, and onboarding. So we will start with the transformation. So in order to create a coaching package that resonates deeply with the type of clients you want to be working with, we first need to understand their struggles, pain points, and any issues they're currently having that are stopping them from achieving their goals. So knowing exactly who you're helping and what dream results they want to achieve is the most important thing you want to focus on in your business right now. And having this foundation makes your coaching services much more attractive to the specific person you want to be working with. So go ahead and draw a line directly down the center of a piece of paper, and on the left side, you're going to write down the title pain points, and then on the right side, you're going to write down dream results. Then you'll want to come up with a list of 5 to 10 different pain points, challenges, or struggles that your ideal client is currently having, and write that on the left-hand side of the paper. On the right-hand side, you're going to write down the exact opposite of those challenges or pain points, and that is going to be the dream result that your ideal clients have. For example, if you're a fitness coach, on the left-hand side of the paper, you might write low energy, lack of motivation, feeling out of shape. And then on the right side, you would put high energy, consistently motivated, feeling strong and fit. Now, as a second example, let's take a relationship coach. On the left-hand side, they could write something like feeling unworthy of love, constant arguments with their partner, fear of vulnerability and rejection. On the right-hand side, they might put feeling confident and worthy of love, able to resolve conflicts with their partner, no longer afraid to be vulnerable. All right, now step 2. Once you've completed the list, you'll start to see some patterns that all of these pain points and problems that your clients have are all leading to one high-level major goal. And that goal is what we call the transformation or the dream result. And by centering your coaching package around both these major and minor goals, your clients will immediately see the value in what you do as a coach. So now at the bottom of this piece of paper, I want you to write down the transformation or the dream result that you'll be helping your clients achieve in the form of an I help statement. I'll give you some samples so you can see exactly what this looks like, but ideally you want to take them from one place to another place and make that transition very clear in your I help statement. As an example, for my particular business, I help coaches go from little to no income to hitting consistent 10K months. As a fitness coach, you could say, I help men over 40 feel stronger, increase their energy, and build 6-pack abs. For a relationship coach, you could say something like, I help divorced women regain their confidence and find healthy relationships. All right, now I want to hear from you guys. If you actually did the work and you wrote down your I help statement, drop it in the comments and I will individually give you feedback on your I help statement as soon as I see it. All right, now that you've defined the transformation that you're going to help your clients achieve, we now need to map out the entire journey from beginning to end, starting with the end in mind. So to do this, we look at the entire process of what it's going to take them to achieve their result, and then we map out key points along the journey that they're going to achieve. For example, for my clients, I know exactly which goals they're going to achieve and when. So with that in mind, I build out a focus for each month we're working together, and I'll lay that out for you right here. So in month 1, it's gaining clarity on their goals and building out the foundation of their business. In month 2, we're working on creating content, building engagement, and growing their audience. In month 3, we're working on them securing their first 2 to 3 paid clients. If you feel like you're getting any value from this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I'll be dropping more content just like this. So step 1 for you is pull out a piece of paper. On the top of the page, write down process as the title. And then underneath it, you're going to write down the key milestones or major points that they're going to hit along their journey to achieving their dream result. Try to keep this limited to 3 to 6 bullet points at the most, and then come up with a timeline that you think would be realistic for them to achieve that goal. For some, that might be as quick as 60 to 90 days, but for others, that could be a lot longer. So there's no specific rule here, but if you're a new coach just starting out and you don't have much experience, I would try to limit it just to 90 days starting off. This is going to help you really fine tune what works and what doesn't, and it won't lock you into a really long-term engagement with a client that either isn't working to get the results, or you don't like them, or any various issues that could occur as you're a new coach. Now on a second page, go ahead and title this page with the word support. And the goal of this page is to figure out exactly how you're going to support your clients in achieving their results, whether that's one-to-one calls on Zoom or phone calls or whatever your method will be. This is where you want to write that down. For my clients, I realized that having calls once per week wasn't working for them to accomplish all the goals we had set in the previous call. So I ended up spreading that out to a bi-weekly call, and that gave them more time to complete the things they needed to, and they didn't feel stressed out in the process. Secondly, you want to consider whether or not you'll have between session support. I support my clients through a Slack channel, so if they have to ask me a quick question in between sessions, it's really easy for them to just send me a quick message and I'll respond as soon as I can. And that way, if they have quick questions that aren't really detailed, I can quickly help them and they can move along their journey without having to wait until the next call to get there. But ultimately, the goal is to build your support process in a way that best fits your clients as well as yourself. Try to keep the momentum going and make sure that they have enough accountability to keep them pushing through. So the key things you want to write down here are the frequency of the phone calls, the length of the phone calls, as well as any in-between session support that you might include for them. Next, in addition to the support that you're giving, you'll also want to write down any additional PDF guides or workbooks or a community, anything that's also going to help them achieve their goals. I give my clients PDF guides and resources. There's a course they have access to and many other resources that will help them sustainably grow their business without me having to be there with them every second of the day. All right, now that you've defined the transformation you're going to take your clients through, as well as the process that's going to get them there, now we need to talk about the price. What are you going to charge your clients for your services? Now, a lot of coaches fall into the trap of charging an hourly rate of like $100 or 150, but the reality is this is not going to build a sustainable business for you. We want you to be able to quit your 9-to-5 job or any other things you're doing outside of coaching, and for this to be sustainable for you. And in order to do that, you need to charge high ticket prices. So rather than charging on an hourly basis, we want to be charging for the outcomes and results that we're getting for our client. Now, as a best practice, you want your prices to be 10 times more valuable than the results that you're helping people with. For example, I help coaches hit 10K months. Over the course of a year, that's $100,000. So I would be able to charge $10,000 for my services because I'm giving them a 10x return on their investment in working with me. Now, not all of you are helping people make money, and I realize that. So if you're a fitness coach or someone that maybe provides an end result that's not as tangible, like a relationship coach, think about how much of an impact this particular change or result you're providing will change the trajectory of someone else's life. If they are headed to a divorce, how much might a divorce cost them if you're a relationship coach, right? If someone has to split down their assets and they have hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank that they're going to have to give to their spouse in a divorce, how much money are you saving them, right? Think about the outcome and how much it affects someone's life when you're thinking about how you're pricing your services. Another simple way to look at this is take a look at other coaches within your particular industry and look at their pricing models. As a general rule of thumb, you want to be in the top 1 to 10% in terms of pricing in your particular niche. And if you need any more help with pricing specifically or any part of this process, I do have a free coaching community. I'll drop the link down below, but it has free courses, access to me, as well as other coaches that are also working on the same journey of growing their business if you care to join. All right, now we've covered the transformation, the process, the price, and the last thing we need to do is figure out what your onboarding system is going to look like. Now, most people don't think that this is important, but this is probably one of the most important things you can do to make sure that your clients have a good experience in working with you. So having a good onboarding process that makes the client feel like they made the right choice and they chose the right person to work with is extremely important, because it not only sets up your client relationship for success, but it also helps them feel confident that you were the right person they chose, and therefore they will get the results that they want. Creating a proper onboarding process also sets the proper expectations in your coach to client relationship by giving them guidelines, by giving them a clear path, and telling them exactly what they're going to do next and what their experience is going to be like. So the things you'll want to include in this are going to be the high-level guidelines that you'll be running them through, any resources they need, your contact information, and what they can expect moving forward. You'll also want to include a contract within your agreement stating exactly what your responsibilities are as a coach, as well as your client's responsibilities in terms of actions they'll need to take after you've given them the information they need. Now, the easiest ways that you can do this are either sending them an introduction or welcome email, or creating a video that just lays out the entire process from beginning to end and send that out to each new client as they get onboarded, as well as all the resources they need to get started. For me personally, I've created a system through Zapier automations that automatically sends out the contract, a welcome email, gives them access to the Slack channel and to my school community and all the other resources they need to contact me and to get started in the coaching program. It also explains the next steps that they're going to go through and what their journey will look like, as well as a goal setting process that we're going to use on our first call. This creates a really smooth process for them to go through and make sure that they're not confused about anything that's happening or what the next steps are. So go ahead and write down on a piece of paper exactly what your onboarding process is going to be and all of the deliverables that you're going to provide to any new client that walks in your door. And once you finish that, congratulations, you've now completed your entire coaching package. So the next step is to click on this video here, which is also going to help you create an offer so you can start selling your coaching to the exact dream clients you want to be working with. Now, if you want to fast track the success of your coaching business by working with me directly, go ahead and click the link in the description, book in a call, and I will see if you're a good fit for the program. See you in the next one.